redefining co-working.
Exceptional offices for every business.
eSpaces expands with 2 premier locations.
Cool Springs at Corporate Center and Brentwood at City Park.
Explore the private offices, team suites, and fully equipped meeting rooms.
Limited spaces are available.
Schedule your private tour now at espaces.com and be sure to check out all 15 locations at espaces.com.
That's eSpaces.com.
espaces.com.
A lot of people got your back on the tipping, by the way.
I feel like I opened up the thought process.
You did? I
good.
think
Everybody's happy except the people at Starbucks.
Did you leave any big tips this Christmas? Yeah, I don't know why. The older I get, the more F-bombs come out, and it's just like they just come out. It's like
I think that's
over
natural.
and over nothing.
It's natural.
Yeah, and I'm.
I don't think you should clean it up.
No, I'm gonna. No.
I want to protest.
No, I'm not gonna. Not all of them. Not all of them. Just the ones that just don't sound good.
What about, Tully, have you heard of Dry January?
I have heard. I'm going to have an extra dry January.
Okay, and why? And so why? Is there any? Is it?
The Try That in a Small Town podcast begins now.
We ought to change that.
Happy New Year!
Somebody.
Happy New Year!
You said you would allow it today.
No, today.
it's got a week.
Today it's allowed.
It's through the 6th, isn't it?
I don't.
Today we're recording it.
It's the second.
Who,
It's the second.
who made
So
that?
it's still allowable.
Who made that?
Kurt doesn't like
5-6 days.
Past
No, I think-
five business days,
Yeah,
he's out.
that's what it was. It's usually January 5th or 6th is his cutoff point, which I fully agree with.
Yeah, we all know this.
I don't even ever say it.
Even our listeners know.
Yes, even the listeners know. Anyway,
Dad, you know.
Happy New Year. This is a Try That in a Small Town podcast. I've just been informed it's episode 89 in our, existence. 89.
That's pretty
Not
good.
bad.
That's some staying power.
Well, it's pretty good. We got the usual people here. Yeah. We got Thrash, Caleb, TK, I'm Kurt. As always, we are brought to you by Patriot Mobile, eSpaces, of course, Original Glory Beer. Thankful for all of them as normal. How was the New Year? How was everybody's New Year?
Start with Neil.
That was great. Went to the lake. Just got back.
Do you have a lake house?
No, I don't, and I won't have one.
Okay.
No, when you go, it's like exciting to think, like, oh man, let's go look around.
Yeah.
There might be something down here for us and the future grandkids and things. Then you get down there. No.
Where
The
were you
responsibility it takes to own a lake house.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of upkeep,
It's insane.
especially if
Just
you
rent.
got a dock and everything.
All of it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to
Yeah.
do it, but I used,
Neil,
I-
what lake?
Smith Lake in Alabama. That's where we went down there to celebrate the new year.
Okay.
Good fishing lake.
Watch some shitty football and
Language.
you know what? Speaking of language and profanity, I'm going to clean it up a little bit.
What, is that your resolution?
Yeah, yeah.
Clean it up?
Yeah, I don't know why. The older I get, the more F-bombs come out, and it's just like they just come out. It's like
I think that's
over
natural.
and over nothing.
It's natural.
Yeah, and
I don't think you should clean it up.
No, I'm gonna. No.
I wanna protest.
No,
Me too.
I'm not gonna. Not all of them. Not all of them. Just the ones that just don't sound good.
Hold on, is this
You know,
your
I'm
family
gonna-
talking or you talking?
This is me talking.
Okay.
You know.
There's too much time at the lake.
No, it's not. No, it's just. Shit's my favorite word, so I'm gonna always say it, and I'm just gonna use
That's
it.
not terrible.
I'm gonna use it, and I'm just. I've been throwing some profanity around, and I just.
Are there levels
Like a lot
to
of it.
profanity? Is there like shit's
Yes.
okay,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
We all
F
know.
word isn't?
Yeah.
Like, are there?
I think that word's fine. I mean, come on. It's part of everyday language. Come on, let's go.
It starts to become.
There's other words we can't say. We know what those are.
Yeah.
Let's start with
Yeah.
those. Neil,
Neil.
I don't think you get a pass on the F word. You can't really say that everywhere. Like,
I don't think you should say it. I think F word, you got to say it like, you got to have some common sense about it. There's kids around. Kids, I mean,
guess it
maybe.
has a different level. Just when you say it gets labeled as the F word.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can't say the S
if you
word.
were,
Shit.
let's say
I
you're
know.
at church. Let's say you're at church and you got a paper cut from the hymnal, and you might say shit. And so,
I have.
sorry about that.
I
But
have.
what you wouldn't
But
do.
I didn't apologize.
What you wouldn't
it's
do.
not a bad word.
Is get a paper cup in the hymnal and say, fuck. You wouldn't do that.
No.
Right?
No.
Why? Because there's different levels. There's
There
acceptable.
really is.
There are different levels. How many levels are
The
there?
F word's a lot.
Well, GD's a huge.
It's,
I mean, that's. I mean, you hear that, and everybody said turns like, whoa. He said GD. He's
never say that word.
Bringing out the big guns.
I even called people out that say it.
You know, yeah. So you don't hear that much. So yeah, I'd say there's different levels.
There's levels, all kinds of levels.
Yeah.
Some words we can't say.
Yeah.
Like
I'd like
Daryl
to-
Worley, like when he says hell right. Wasn't it him that says hell right?
I don't know.
Somebody wrote a song about it. Anyway. Different levels. 2026.
here we come.
We are. Let's see. What are we going to get to first? What do we got? Kayla, you had this idea for a new segment for the year. Did we talk about it before, or have we proposed it?
I think we dropped a couple of things, and there's a couple new things we're going to try, which I think would be really cool. And we've had a little bit of interaction, everything, and a little bit of suggestion from producer Jim McCarthy through several telephone calls, late night at anyway. But one is continue to talk about the music, like story behind the song, stuff like that. Or I came up with a new one this afternoon. It's called History Behind the Hits. Mm-hmm. It's got a little ring. It's got a little jab, a little stab.
That alliteration.
But then also,
Do you come up with this stuff like when you're doing squats and stuff?
No, I can't. I can't. I'm not a multitasker. You do one thing at a time. Yeah, can't do. Anyway, so we thought about that, and then also the thing we talked about was having the small town stories. Like heroic stories from a small town, or it could be a city. But we want these stories.
Important.
We want these stories to come from the listeners.
Yep.
So we looked up, a bunch of them. You can find them everywhere, but we want it that things that you can't Google, like somebody just write in and say, hey, my neighbor pulled, little Johnny out from a fire from his little bedroom window, whatever, and then have each week have a story, because you're going to have a bunch of them submitted over the course of time. We'll pick one story each week, and so that'll be 52 episodes, and at the end, maybe we pick the best one, and there's a cash prize for the best one of the year.
Cash
be really
prize.
cool.
You just lost Tully.
No, but
Wait a minute.
You just lost.
Is that like a tip?
Who's supplying the cash?
But yeah,
Wait a minute.
So I thought that we could, as Try That in Small Town podcast, contribute to figure out what that pot would be and give something.
Okay, our next break, everybody. Welcome back to the Try That in Small Town podcast.
Since it was Jim's idea, is he
Yeah.
funding this?
Yeah.
No, and technically, so because I knew this may affect Tully, technically it's not a tip, it's a give. See, and I know you have a giving heart. I know you do. Way under that black leather jacket. way
Actually,
under.
down deep.
Was running late today, and I just grabbed it. It's a different leather coat than my Christmas black.
I noticed it was different.
It's my New Year's black.
Oh, really?
Yep. But I was like, yep. I said, Kayla's going to mention this, and I'm out of time. I don't have time to overthink it.
Is this the coat that you wore on the New Year's?
It is.
This one?
Concert
It is the coat I wore for the New Year's concert.
that we froze?
It was very chilly.
You want to talk a
Maybe
little bit
we
about
give that away at the end of the 52-week deal.
It's funny. My son's home from college, and he comes into my bedroom the other night, and he's holding it, and he goes, "I'm going to take this back to California." I said, "No, you're not." He goes, "I love this coat." I said, "Me too." I said, "This one you can't have." My clothes are disappearing.
To your son?
Yeah.
Okay.
They
right.
disappeared to your daughters, too. My daughters raid my closet.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, when they were
Sweatshirts
at
and
home.
stuff like- yeah,
Oh yeah.
they like that.
Everything, hoodies, everything.
Yeah,
Gone.
but it was chilly. Fun time.
It was fun. It was cold.
Yep.
We sound checked or rehearsed the day before,
That was
and it
very cold.
was bitter.
Numb fingers. Rehearsal
It
day.
was
Yeah.
bitter cold. We were going
It
through.
didn't sound like it. It sounded good.
Well, you must have had one before the new year rang in. It's hard. It's hard to play. I don't think people understand. It's not just being cold, like, oh, my ears are cold, whatever. I wore the hat.
Yeah,
it's fine.
you had the
But
hat.
when your fingers get cold, it sounds very.
It's tough to play because
Which is hard to move.
It's just
Yeah,
tough to
I get
play. Playing guitar is based on feel and emotion, and that's hard. You lose dexterity in your fingers.
right after the show. I told Kurt because the day before was a run-through day, which was, you know, the day it was very bitter cold. And so we get to the show the next night, New Year's Eve, played it was cold. And it kept getting colder as the, you know, we sound checked at 3 o'clock on show day, and then we just sat on the bus and watched the temperature fall on our phones. And after the show, though, I told Kurt, I said, "Man, you were such a G. I mean, playing all those sig licks and solos in the cold."
That's signature.
It's tough
for
signature.
listeners.
It's tough. It's like you can't feel the strings, you know. And,
You definitely have the hardest job in the cold weather.
Well, I don't know about that.
No, Rich gets to move around.
Well,
he probably had 2
it'd be a little
blow
warmer.
heaters on him. He probably had the heaters going.
I think playing any stringed instrument is really hard. I mean, totally strings are, you know, this big.
yeah.
The thing is, your guitars sit out there.
I'm just talking about when
can't
you gotta-
bring them in and out because the guitars, you know, for people that don't know, if you're bringing them indoors and then outdoors.
I'm just talking about
the
when you have to
wood
do
is-
the sig lick. You were just talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, that's your own, man, and you can't.
Well, you should have heard soundcheck because I bet I hit 18 clams, you know, like wrong notes during songs. And I was like, I don't know how this is going to happen.
Soundcheck was so cold. I remember we were playing Cheese Country, and I remember thinking to myself, how is this working? Because I couldn't feel even my fingers hit the strings. So I'm watching. I'm like had like an out of body thing. I'm like, and we played in all kinds of weather.
Sure.
All kinds of weather. We've played in cold and snow, and so when you're doing it though, it's like, how is this even happening? Because you can't. Is a string there? I don't know. I can't really feel it. It's like that cold, you know. So it was fun. It was a good time.
It was fun.
It was a good time. It's once we get up there and start playing, and I text all the guys after. It's like, yeah, I just love being up there with my guys, you know, playing the songs, and cold or not, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I feel it coming, Kalo.
What
Well,
is
it did-
They're gonna start going to tracks.
Well, I was, you know, that I was wondering
no.
if something like that, if you'd have it on standby,
No,
just as, but
rather-
but I'll say they
No,
didn't.
no.
It did sound great. I
would
watched,
rather-
I watched it in entirety. It sounded great. They didn't give the band a lot of close shots. I did see your skull cap
Yeah.
or you know,
Yeah.
whatever the toboggan, whatever they call them. But and it was a little bit blurry. They didn't give the band a lot of close shots. It was obviously all on Aldine, which he had a badass jacket on.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
really really
Pretty
cool,
money.
and he sounded fantastic.
Yeah.
You know.
Good.
And the band sounded fantastic. There's nothing off that anybody would have heard, you know,
One thing
or
you
known
won't
that y'all
hear
struggled
is
at all.
We'll never. I'd rather freeze to death and get frostbite than the.
I did go back and
Bail.
listen to some of the other performances, and yes, there were tracks involved.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
a joke. I knew you would never do that. I was
No.
I was making a joke.
Yeah.
And then what people don't understand, you know, when you watch that the New Year's show, they cut to wherever Tootsie's or
Yeah.
Legends
Yeah.
and such is playing. They have the luxury of playing in what is it, September or October?
Yeah, it's all
filming
free
that.
They're inside, and it's a one song thing, and
Yeah.
and it's all like Bailey Zimmerman. He was kind of close to
Yeah.
you guys' slot, and you were thinking, man, he came out just jacked. And I know he's ADHD and everything, but he came out like a man possessed, you know, and he sang good, did really good and everything. And I was watching. Then you go to Megan Maroney, she hasn't changed.
Yeah.
Since the CMA show. I think it's the exact same outfit.
Oh, you mean she
but
hadn't changed
I
her
don't think she had. I don't know. Maybe, but it sure have been dry cleaned, you know. But anyway, but they go, and it's one song, you know, so it's not like a whole thing. So you do have to kind of come out and be ready and do that. You know, that has to be hard to be up
and
for that one.
The Megan Maroney's and the people that are in the clubs at the show, what people don't understand, kind of inside baseball stuff, is they record it and then they fix the stuff that isn't right. They tune the
Okay.
vocal. They get the guitar part right.
So their performance, all of them wasn't that night.
No, most of them
Okay.
get
All right,
like
makes
we've
sense.
done it before,
Yeah.
where we've gone in September and filmed the New Year's Eve thing.
Right.
They put people in the hats and stuff, and so you think it is New Year's, but it's not.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only ones that are really live are the ones that we did, Laney, and then Bailey was after us, right?
Yeah, and Bailey's got is what it is. But I've about fed up with the artists coming out with 3 band members. He's got 3 band
They
members.
can reproduce the whole album.
I mean,
that
come
way.
on. You just, and it's not just Bailey doing it.
Yep.
It's a new day. I get it. I'm not going to sound old and crotchety, but come on.
They're trying to save money.
3
man.
band members. It's happening a lot. It's like it's the new thing, like an artist and drummer, 2 guitar players, or a drummer, a guitar player.
For some reason, the bass player has gone away.
Yeah,
Like, they're doing that.
They're doing the best.
What are they doing?
I don't know. I think I set the bar too high.
Yeah,
That they said
go with
screw
that.
it.
Yes, I'm not going out there. No way, man. I'm not competing with that.
Sometimes I hold my bass. Sometimes it'll be like making a record, or we'll be working on the road. I'll just be holding my bass, and I'll look at it, and I'll be like, wow, I'm holding a relic.
It's a relic.
It's like a relic. It's like, I feel like it's a pickaxe. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so non-existent. Someday they're going to be like, what is this? What is this instrument?
Do you guys stay up till midnight? Did you stay up? Till
I stay up to midnight, New York.
New York. So you saw the ball drop.
So long you see the ball
Is that
drop.
where y'all were? I
everything's
saw some
okay.
pictures. I didn't know you went up there.
No, wasn't there. Just kind of watched it. But that's, to me, that's the official one when it goes down in
Where
New
were
York.
y'all? Where were those pictures from?
What pictures?
Oh, maybe it was just.
I think your
maybe
wife
it was just a
posted
year in review.
Oh, yeah.
it was a year in review.
Oh, you
Yeah.
weren't anywhere.
Oh, no,
You had a black tux.
Yeah,
on,
you
were
were
all dressed up.
like
Really?
Yeah.
dancing. Yeah,
I thought you were out. I thought you were out too.
Somebody posted that?
your wife.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
I think it was a year in review.
Oh, okay.
post.
Oh, okay.
Is that the new thing this year?
Yeah.
Everybody's doing it year in
Yeah,
review.
did you not do a year in review?
No.
I guess we did. I didn't know.
Kalo
I'll have to
did.
look
Did you
at that.
post a year in
I'll at least
review?
have to go back and like the one we posted.
What?
You know?
What? I barely made it.
How
till
would you
midnight.
even start doing that?
Me?
I guess there's probably
I
not you
can-
specifically. How do people
yeah.
do that? I guess.
They pick all their favorite photos and pretend like nothing bad happened throughout the year.
That's true.
We had a little hospital visit, a little emergency room
know.
thing with
I did see
with little Lucy. It was the day before Christmas, or actually the 22nd. We got out on the 24th, so we went out on the 23rd. But she had a little pneumonia and everything. Went to Williamson County Medical,
Yep.
which you've been there. I've taken Neil there, and I've taken baby Lucy there. But they did a great job. They were really, really. It was just her oxygen levels were low. And you get that stuff in your chest, and you can't really. Babies, they're toddlers. They don't know how to really cough and blow their nose. They can't really do that, So their oxygen gets low. So they had them in there pumping that oxygen. She hated it. But
That was on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, we got out on Christmas Eve, so it was day before.
So you didn't have to put the Barbie Jeep together, did you?
No, we didn't have. We just have a Barbie car, which is very small and already comes together. And it's just 2 little riders.
Smart
or Barbie.
man. Smart
yeah,
man.
Yeah, and she doesn't really know what. She's not. Doesn't know exactly what Christmas is.
No,
with
I
Santa
think we
yet,
did
so.
that for Levi whenever he was. I remember Tully telling me about this too. It's like, when your kids are 2, it's like I got him something extravagant. Oh, this is the best present ever, and didn't even get it. And then he starts picking up the coasters on the thing and is fascinated for 2 hours. Like, what did I just spend $200 on this thing for?
The thing she likes the most is believe it or not, I've got this little plastic bowl of mini hand sanitizers in my office closet.
my God.
And she gets in that closet.
I've heard
and
this story.
She dumps them all out, and then she puts them all back in, and she dumps them all out. That's her favorite toy out of everything.
She mocks Dad too.
Yeah, but she'll also come put it on your hand. She'll come.
Oh, yeah.
She'll come make you hold your hand out. So
Don't think they're not paying attention.
Yeah, so
when Emma told me that,
That's true.
I was
Yeah.
I just went, oh,
That's a good point. Don't
Hey.
think they're not noticing.
dear.
training up another hypochondriac. I know. Gotta have them. Gotta have
I
'em.
forget, so is Rachel this way?
No, she's not.
So-
she's the opposite.
She's on our team.
So how does that? She's on our team. So how does that work? Again, I'm sorry. We probably had this discussion, but I forget.
No, well, we argue about it, because it's to where, and I hate even talking about it, but like she's normal and I'm not, right? So I wash my hands. So I'll go to the grocery, then you'll bring the bags in, and then I'll wash my hands before you put the groceries in, and then you put the groceries away. Then you still wash your hands because people have touched them and everything. So she's not like that. She'll come in, drop the groceries off, and come over and grab my face and kiss
then
me. Say,
what
don't grab my
happens?
face. Don't grab my face. Wash your hands.
know. Well,
so
ever
that
si-
doesn't go over great.
I know. Ever since the boil,
Yeah, we've had that story. But anyway,
Yes.
so no, she's normal, and I'm more OCD.
If you
I
haven't,
know.
you need to search. Sorry, real quick. You need to
Right.
somehow do a search of our episodes.
When this all began.
Yeah, do an AI thing with the boil and find that episode.
Yeah, if it comes in high demand, we'll do
Now,
it
are you a
again. but we don't-
germaphobe or a hypochondriac? Because I'm like clinical level hypochondriac. I've even told
I
Kurt
don't know.
before, I think I've got lung cancer or I've got brain cancer. I remember one time we're on the road and I couldn't breathe very well. I'm like, I think I got lung cancer. It's pretty bad, actually. I'm pretty new. You know this about me. I'm pretty much dying around the clock.
I think everybody thinks things because of the world we live in now. I think if you get the slight little headache you've never had before right here in the temple, and you're like, oh crap, I got a tumor. I mean, some
start
people.
Googling it.
Well, some people
Dude, don't Google. I made the mistake of Googling.
Some
the
people
other day.
go deeper than most, and you're probably one of those people that
I
go you
I
dive
go
on
down
in
the
there.
wormhole,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe it.
Down the wormhole where it's like I got 4 major diseases right now, self-diagnosed with. So I
got 4 major.
4
Yeah.
major ones that I'm trying to get through.
Kalo's not what you call a germaphobe. I don't know what the level above that's called, but that's probably what you are.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I've got a little hospital visit coming up. Not really hospital, but it'll be something that probably requires some sort of procedure. But we'll talk about it later because I'm not really sure.
Well,
but
you can't just
it's
tease
it's
like
the
that,
same
huh?
thing. It's like
You can't leave us hanging.
No, something just a little different. So we'll get that checked out.
Transitioning?
No.
We got
No,
big news
no.
here in the Try That podcast.
No, I don't think so.
We're having a new.
I was going to
We
ask.
still love you, Caleb.
He wouldn't have
was
to
gonna-
change his name.
Nope,
know what,
that's
mate?
right. 'cause
Kelly!
I do have a girl name. I just have one of those. The name.
It's not a girl name, it's a
the name that
unisex
goes
name.
both ways, like Tracy.
We do
Tracy,
need someone on
Stacy.
the inside, like a mole.
Rachel will be the mole. She'll tell you most things, not everything.
If you were going to transition, you'd be the best one to do it.
Well,
You got the demeanor for it.
well, thanks, Telly. I appreciate
Thanks,
that.
I think.
I mean,
I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
Just the demeanor.
Yeah.
Demeanor.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be a patient woman.
I don't know. I think Rachel would argue on that one.
Yes, you would. Yes, you would.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think. Let's come back to that.
Yeah, I think that's
What
about the sense.
I wanted to ask is because this will come out on because we are shooting this on the 2nd, so the listeners know because this will come out on what 6th, 7th, something like that. Anyway, did any of you guys do the good luck stuff? Like the
No.
black eyed peas, the cornbread,
No.
cabbage, anything like that? So nobody did it.
No.
Even though
I'm
we
not
all found out that
superstitious.
was a real thing, right?
Yeah.
From my
It
company,
is.
it's a real thing.
No idea.
And I am superstitious, and I don't even do that.
I'm not
With the
either,
pea?
but my mom does it, and so I generally try to do it. And so it was on New Year's Eve, and I told Rachel about it. I said, "Hey, do we got any black eyed peas or anything like that? At least eat one of them, because I wasn't going to be able to make it over to Mom's." And we didn't have anything. We had pinto beans, and I said, "Well, you got a Sharpie? Maybe put a little." I don't know if that would work, But then she goes, I said, "Hey, try Cracker Barrel, because they'll probably be open."
Wow,
and,
you are.
Hey, they
and
took it
was,
away.
It was New Year's Eve, and they didn't have black eyed peas.
They took it off the menu.
And I wasn't sure if they were out of black eyed peas because they ran out because there's demand on that day, or if they took it off. But either way, the first thing I thought of was the new woke CEO. Didn't know anything about the Southern traditions and things like that, and got took away. So it's
I'm
really,
still confused,
It's very
though.
irritating.
I'm still confused.
Black eyed peas is a staple.
What is it, like a birthday cake and the candles where you wish something as you're blowing it out? Like when you're eating, are you thinking of something, or is
No.
it's just a ritual?
It's like a 4-leaf clover. If you find one,
It's not like a 4-leaf
That's kind
clover.
of like what it is. Kind of it's in the same family.
It's not.
It's just a good luck thing.
I have heard of it.
Yeah.
I just know what I'm a Kurt though. You should have to eat one black eyed pea for whatever year number it is.
Well, it's not just that. It's like cabbage symbolizes money, and cornbread symbolizes gold. So now that said, I've done that most every year, and I've had some really good years and some really bad years. So
Right.
it probably has zero significance.
Yeah.
I was just curious
Right.
about that.
No,
Interesting.
And then also I was wondering
He's coming.
about
He's coming.
Kayla
with
was
it too.
very organized in the new year.
But dry January. Is anybody doing
What
dry
is that?
January?
Yeah, what is that? Oh, you no drinking?
Yeah.
I already ruined that.
But did you start it though? Did you say, "Hey, we're going to do dry January this year"? Did you or no?
No,
Okay,
no.
so you did not.
No.
I've
You've
never
not heard of it.
of that one either.
I hadn't either.
Really?
No.
Wade, have you heard of that? Dry January? That's where people take, they take the
Wade's
months.
heard of
yeah.
it? Okay.
Yeah, Wade's heard, Jim heard. What about Tully? Have you heard of Dry January?
I have heard. I'm going to have an extra dry January.
Okay, and why? And so why? Is there any? Is it because?
There's a little nugget.
Is it a?
We can talk about that on this
Save
episode.
for a later episode.
Is it a health issue, or is it wife? Is your wife sitting? Or is it you? Or you're just taking off for a little bit, taking a break for the old liver?
I had a fairly dry spring through January.
Oh, so you got a head start.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got a head start too. I'm with you. I got a head start too.
Are you doing it? Are you not drinking?
I'm about 6. I'm almost 7 months, and I like to go a year. Like every few years, I'll go a year, and then sometimes
you haven't
more.
drank in months?
Strict
you drinking
opioids.
them blue
Yeah,
bottles?
that's it. Yeah. And that
Really?
that helps
It's
a
a
lot
vice.
with
Yeah,
your
it helps a lot.
calories and stuff.
No
stuff
wonder
like
you're
that.
so on it.
So you can have more.
All this time you've been hammered.
No, I haven't. I haven't been there. But anyway, I did. But back when I was, having red wine and something, because that was be my go-to, And we did the Dry January, this a few years ago, and that was the longest 3 days of my life. Really was.
There's a month
It's
for
hard.
everything. It kind of irritates me, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dry January.
No shave.
November.
November.
Y'all didn't notice I shaved my beard off. Nobody said
Oh,
anything.
you're right. We did not
I haven't
notice.
seen a couple weeks. You're right.
Yeah.
I like it better the way you are now. I think.
I like the scruff
overall.
better.
Yeah, the scruff is okay, but you know what? I shave. Yeah, I look in the mirror and I go, "Your skin my skin's too beautiful to cover up."
I agree.
It's kind of Fu
I mean,
Manchu-ish.
you know,
Is that
Atlanta
what you got
likes
going?
it, likes whatever, but
Yeah.
I figured you grow the beard out. She's got a new man in the house, and then I shave it off, and there's another new man.
Yeah.
It's this process, and it's working.
I like how
Really
you're doing
good.
it
Okay.
all for her.
Okay. All right.
You look good.
It works.
Yep,
You
it's a
should-
win-win.
Maybe you should go to the goatee tonight. And take some advice from old Thrash over there.
Hey, on the New Year's Eve show we played Try That in a Small. So we played, back to that real quick. We played like a whole hour set. They just
really?
Yeah, we just
Okay.
they
Oh,
just
yeah.
they just
Did a
cut.
freaking show.
Yeah, no, we
No,
did
we
a
did
full,
a
we did a
concert.
full show.
Wow.
They just televised
They just cut in and out,
parts.
right? But it was fun playing Try That in a Small Town. A huge response to it. It was great.
It's fantastic.
Good time. It was fun playing that one that
Yeah,
night.
somebody sent us something. Was it Jim that said that they didn't allow Aldine to
That was
play that song, but it wasn't true,
That's not
right?
true, no.
Yeah, it wasn't true.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not the way it went down.
No.
It's good to have guys on the inside to actually really know.
It's kind of, I don't want to give away your segment that we haven't done yet, but it kind of goes, Kayla was talking about instituting a new segment, which I love. People are idiots.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, can we
Yeah.
please? Is
Can we go
is
back-
the segment?
That's it. People are idiots.
Can we go back to stupid?
Can we just always do that?
I like the reason I like idiots better,
Why?
just because it has more of a smile to it.
Can we stupid idiot?
Yeah.
It's not as. People are
Yeah.
stupid idiots.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like
Yeah,
that.
that's good.
Really drives it home.
But if we were, maybe we will. We'll just give an example of it. I think Kayla was like, hey, let's all four have a small thing. One of it is that you see a tweet, you take it as true, you spread the information. Well, did you hear Jason Aldean did this
Yeah.
and did that?
Yeah.
And then it's all of a sudden it's true. People are idiots. You see something, it's true.
Yeah,
Why do people do that?
It's true.
that's right.
People are
It's
stupid.
true
idiots.
that they do.
Stupid.
They're idiots.
Kayla, what's yours?
Well, mine, and actually, this is what made me think of doing this little segment, which is kind of fun. And people can send in their things too, and we can use those. But and this is it was a little bit ago, and I was at the house, and I was looking in the pantry, and I saw these little brownie bites, and I looked at it, and I mean, because I don't really go to the grocery, except for specific things, and I looked at it and said 20 grams of protein every serving. So I took it out. 'Cause I'm, trying to get my protein and all that stuff. And I thought, all right. So I took it over, and Rachel's on the couch, watch TV. And I looked over and it said 20 grams of protein. And I turned it over and said 43 carbs.
Well, and they're the bad.
And then all the
bad
other stuff. So then I said, Rachel, I said, check this out. This brownie thing. It said 20 grams of protein, but it has 43 grams of carbs and all this junk in it and everything. I said, and I turned back around and said, man, people are idiots. And then and I'm walking back to put it in the pantry, and she goes, you know, this is our pantry. This is our house. I bought that. I said, oh, well, they're beautiful idiots. I mean, I didn't say that they were.
We are people.
Yeah, we're people. But anyway, so I thought that'd be funny, just stuff like that, you know. And there's one other thing that I looked up today, and this is an example for listeners. They can be comment. Apparently, there's a new trend, or they were doing it last year, I guess. But they're like teenagers are not. It's not just. Remember when we played Ding Dong Ditch? Like you'd ring a doorbell and everybody go hide in the ditch, right? Some people still do that, but now teenagers are like trying to kick people's doors down, like at 2, 3, 4 in the morning, as a fun thing, right? And people are going to get killed that way. Like people are idiots. Like you have to be an idiot to do that, right? So those are the type things, you know, that I think. I
love that. I have one request for all of, like, everyone in the country. I have a small request. Let's stop the weight loss journey stuff.
Oh, it's too much money in that.
People are idiots. They believe anything, right?
Yes.
I'll use Jelly Roll as an example.
Or Hardy.
Not that long ago.
Can you call him Jelly Roll still?
No.
Does he need a new name?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Danish.
I like the guy. I mean,
actually, yeah, he's been nothing but good to us.
He's a nice guy. And this may not be the best. I'm not trying to hurt the Jelly. I mean, I'm not trying to harp on him, but he was, a year ago, how big? 400 pounds?
I know.
Oh, yeah,
he's
over 400
massive.
pounds.
Yeah.
He was up.
540 weighs as.
All right. He goes on the pen or whatever he's taking. There's no journey in that. There's no weight loss journey. You're not out there, like you may be doing exercising along with Ozempic or whatever you're doing. You don't lose 200 pounds in 4 months, 5 months, walking and, lifting some light weight. So no more weight loss journey. Let's just, he's on the cover of Men's Health.
He is on the cover.
He's on the cover of Men's Health.
No kidding.
And I can't do it anymore. I can't stomach it.
What? I see what you did. But
thank you, Kurt, man.
Nice.
I can't. It's misleading.
He's on the cover of
Men's Health, and I'm thinking to myself,
with the shirt on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they haven't done
now.
They haven't done the skin collecting yet.
That's
oh wow.
That's
did he have a joint? Did he have a joint in his mouth? His one hitter in his mouth?
Well, I just don't understand. My whole thing is like, look.
I'm just curious. I'm just like, what?
There's not much of a journey in it when you're if you're taking the pen or you're doing everything. It's just there's no journey there. It's just
it used to be, I don't know, maybe it just feels like if you 10 years ago somebody lost all that weight, it was like, man, that's impressive to have the willpower to do that.
What was the show?
Now the willpower is gone.
It really is.
What was the show?
Easy.
What was the famous show?
Biggest Loser.
Okay, they did.
I love that show.
Netflix has a documentary about that whole thing. It's pretty good, actually. But that's one thing. They're taking these people who are overweight and they're like doing beach runs and they're on treadmills and they're passing out. That's a journey.
It takes mental fortitude.
Shooting yourself up with a pen and getting yourself what you don't eat because you feel like shit. Okay, there's your favorite word. It's not a journey. I'm happy he's done it, but it's the cover of Men's Health.
Nice,
dude. The cover of Men's Health. Come on, I mean that's enough's enough.
It's an industry,
and it's not just jelly.
Industry like everything.
Yeah, it's
else.
not just Jelly Roll.
No,
I like Jelly Roll. Seriously,
sure, absolutely.
But it's it's not a journey.
And some people, and everybody has a different journey. Sometimes it's for health benefits. Some people it does help a lot of other things.
Sure.
People that have a lot of weight on them. It's good for diabetics, things like that. But you're right. Now, there's those success stories, especially when celebrities are doing it like that. There's so many people on it. Like even some of our friends you'll see, and like each time you get with them, you think, dude, you look jacked. I mean, like, and you get with them like 3 weeks later and say, man, you look twice as good as you looked 3 weeks ago. And finally you ask them, said, are you doing any of that? No, I'm just working out. And then if you push enough, so are you taking any kind of semaglutide, any kind of the smallest amount possible. There it is. So, but I just don't know what and I will say it's tempting. It's tempting to do it. I actually even thought about it because I thought, well, you can get to this place quicker and then just maintain that, and then you've shortcut. So I did think about it. It's very tempting, but I didn't do it. But I got really, really close to doing it just for the vein. I know it's a vain thing, but it's like, all right, the working out takes forever, and you got to be disciplined, and you got to do all your dieting stuff. So I do get it. I just don't know what. Like a lot of my family is diabetic, and most of my family is diabetic. So I personally felt wrong about injecting myself, and I didn't have I wasn't sick, right. So I just didn't feel good about it for me, And
I'm super like I'm glad Jelly Roll because he's way more healthy now, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. My thing is like the cover of Men's Health, like, okay, that's a little much because you didn't like work out for 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, just
and
yeah, and he is apparently, and I don't know him either. You know him, I don't know him. Yeah. I did see him, and I think he's on Rogan, and he is working out, and he's running and doing stuff. So he is working out also. That's all I know to add to that. That's all I know.
Well, and that's great. I'm glad. I know I see him walking and doing his thing. And it's all good. Basic stuff.
You know what goes great with small town stories?
Original Glory, America's beer right here.
I've been drinking this every songwriting session today.
Man, that clean, crisp taste reminds me of summer nights on the back porch after a fresh mowed lawn.
And they're just not making great beer. They're investing in America's small towns.
Well, it's just like us. They believe in bringing communities together.
Not only do they invest in communities, but a portion of each sale goes to the veterans and the first responders and all the heroes that protect us.
For a limited time, you can become a member of the OG fam and invest in this beer at wefunder.com/original brands.
Join our Original Glory family and help ignite that Original Glory spirit.
My name is Glenn Story. I'm the founder and CEO of Patriot Mobile. And then we have 4 principles. First Amendment, Second Amendment, right to life, military and first responders. If you have a place to go, put your money, you always want to put it with somebody that's like-minded.
Of course.
I think that's the beauty of Patriot Mobile. We're a conservative alternative.
Don't get fooled by other providers pretending to share your values or have the same coverage. Go to patriotmobile.com/smalltown to get a free month of service when you use the offer code SMALLTOWN or call 972-PATRIOT.
Let's pivot. Let's go to actually college football. Right?
Hard pivot.
Yeah,
wow.
I mean, let's go because, we got okay. I can't believe we waited this long.
I can't believe Thrash waited this long.
Today is Friday the 2nd. Yesterday is college football playoff day. They had one the night before. We were all on a thread, actually, with Jason, too, throughout the day, checking out the games. What do you want to start with? Do you want to start with the big one? What?
Let's start with the earlier game, kind of go in.
Go ahead.
No, I want you start the earlier game because I only saw pieces of that.
The Alabama game?
Yeah. So you had 3.
You didn't watch the game?
3. And I watched most of the game. Yes, I did.
Really?
But I'm not an Alabama fan. I was pulling for Alabama in this game because I got no real.
I think most people were surprised because people don't see Indiana play like they do Alabama. You see Alabama play every week. Yeah. It's like, Alabama.
Yeah, but this season, it was, the jury was out the whole season because it was so inconsistent.
It was a little.
It was really, really inconsistent.
But it seemed like they were on a good.
So no, we went into that game. I went into that game going, I have zero idea what's going to happen.
Just because you didn't know of Indiana.
Not a clue.
Yeah,
we could win. We could go out there and show up and do our thing, but it didn't happen. And I also said Indiana could do it to us as well if we come out flat and we look like we don't give a shit about being there. And that's exactly what happened.
Until he texted about halfway through, and he's like, "What is this? Hoosier football?
Hoosiers football?" Like,
yeah,
because I mean, me, I'm not the I follow the Bulldogs and I follow the SEC, and it's exciting. The Hoosiers? I'm like, wait a minute, is Bobby Knight on the sideline? Like
that dude, I'm telling you. So I have seen Indiana play a couple times, but you don't know because you get so SEC biased that nobody's good if you're not in the SEC.
Right.
Well, you can't gauge anybody else because of their schedule. You really can't gauge them.
But I've seen them play.
They don't have a gauntlet year in and year out.
They're very, very well coached. They're very disciplined.
Obviously.
The quarterback is
Yeah.
obviously legit. The running game is great. The defense is disciplined. They play solid football.
What's the final score?
Oh,
38 to 3.
38-3.
Indiana beat Alabama
Right.
38-3.
It's the worst. It's the worst.
that-
it's the worst defeat since '98, 27.
Any game?
Hey, that's when
any game?
And of note, that's the last year that Tennessee won the national championship.
Yeah. That was the last.
Back
that's
to
the-
you, Kurt.
That was the worst defeat.
No. I
No.
knew Indiana was pretty good. I didn't know how it would go, but I knew they were pretty good.
Well, they are good. I would never take anything away from that program.
Yeah.
The coach and how disciplined they are and how well they play as a
You
team,
text
as a
something
unit.
like no 5 stars on that team, right?
Well, I read how many 5 stars we have on the roster, and there's a ton, and there's a ton of 4 stars. As far as 5 stars go, there's a lot, but 4 stars. But I don't, you can't go by that stuff. It's like what I texted y'all.
Yeah.
On paper, don't mean shit.
No.
It don't mean it, obviously. Because when you look at the talent, the level of talent on each team, and then you A/B it, it's like this shouldn't even be a contest. But it shows you I guarantee you their locker room is like tidy and tight, and they are as a unit towards one another. Signetti, they all respect him. Like,
Oh, yeah.
He's a winner.
they respect him as a coach and a leader, and they're not afraid of anybody.
No.
Well, and their
It's a good
QB too, to be led by. I mean, tell me a QB doesn't matter, right? Quarterbacks matter.
Oh.
You're the guru. You can preach on that.
I have my quarterback system.
Fernando
He falls
Mendoza.
right into your
he
quarterback
falls right into
profile.
my quarterback profile.
Well, and it was encouraging to me to know that and watch that guy, winning the Heisman and then playing like that.
He's a stud.
I mean,
dude. He's a stud.
And the thing that impressed me the most about him was his speech after. And I don't know if y'all watched it, but he said he's such a good kid. I was like, God, I wish my team had someone like that, as to lead the team. And I don't and keep in mind he's been wearing that helmet for 4 hours. He looked like his hair looked like he just came out of church. He wasn't sweating. It was a perfect place.
He was having a ball.
That's a
out
QB.
there.
It was
That's a QB you want.
Yeah, that's a
I mean,
QB
it
you want.
was just crazy. But he was just thinking Jesus and his teammates and all that stuff, and it wasn't fake.
Yeah.
You could just tell it wasn't fake. It was
He's a good
really
kid.
cool to see that. But
I could go on and on about what's wrong with Alabama, but
Do you want to?
no, I don't.
Is it
give us
coach?
3 things. Give us 3 things that you think are the biggest.
I don't want
things.
to. I think wanting DeBoer's head on a platter is a little extreme.
Yeah.
That's a little premature right now. He needs to get rid of his staff. I hate the offense we run. Hate it. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, the end of the play and they reset the 40-second play clock. Right when the whistle blows, when the previous play is down, and we go back there with no huddle, but we spend half a minute changing and adjusting and him calling audibles. In the meantime, our meat guys on the they're down in a 3-point stance waiting an eternity for the play to go. And if I was a coach, I'm going to start measuring like blood pressure levels and tension levels on my linemen when you run an offense like that, and they have to sit there and wait for the quarterback till he's ready, and they're there literally 30 seconds max probably in a stance ready to
I
go.
couldn't do it.
And y'all try that one day, play after play after play.
Yeah.
That's why you see them go, they're in a 3-point stance and they go down to like one knee, like, are we ready yet? And by that time they've lost their mojo.
Yeah.
They're not ready to
You're right.
attack.
That's a great point.
They've been sitting there getting stiff. And I hate that
point.
offense.
Yeah.
Freaking hate it. And you cannot have much of a running game with that kind of offense. You can't. There's too much confusion that can happen. There's too much stuff going on. It's ridiculous.
It just seems
like call the freaking play and pound it.
The outside looking in, like Alabama cannot lose to Indiana 38-3. Alabama.
Why, though?
Because that's what's programmed
Yeah.
in the brain. Even as me, as like a outsider looking in, essentially, Alabama football. I've been in that weight room.
That's right.
I worked out in that place. There's no way they should be losing. I could barely use any of the equipment. It was so large.
That's just one.
I was like, I don't think I'll leave that plate there.
Is the quarterback staying, or is he?
I have no idea.
No idea.
I don't know. They got bigger problems than that, I think.
All right.
Yeah, it was kind of our sponsor, one of our gracious sponsors, eSpaces. John Pirtle sent Neil and I as a meme or whatever, and it was the group Alabama, standing there, and they're all in Indiana jerseys, and it says Indiana instead of Alabama. And I knew Neil wasn't going to text anything back, and I'm thinking, all right, I know John just having fun, and so it was today. So and I thought, and I waited a little bit because it was really more for you because I'm not an Alabama fan, and he said I'm sorry guys. He goes, this is just too good, and so I waited a while, and then I was trying to let him off the hook a little bit. I said, hey, laugh out loud. I said maybe a little too soon for Earl Thrash.
No, I welcome all that. You can't get under my skin.
Yeah. So, but no, we don't.
Well deserved.
It's not fun when your team loses. We're not. If you're a buddy of somebody.
Alabama fans we're just spoiled though.
Yeah. That is true.
Spoiled.
Very spoiled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we had to suffer through the.
Yeah, let's go to the main
event.
Georgia game. It's like I said, my wife graduated from there, and we're kind of watching the game, and they had a good, comfortable lead, and we were kind of watching almost.
I thought they were going to run away with
almost
that.
like
that's what I thought.
Kind of in passing, watching it because it's like this is going to be, they're going to run away with this, and it kept getting a little closer, and the wheels just came off. Disappointing in a couple of play calls.
Coaching got interesting.
It did. I don't like that fourth down. Was it 4th and 3?
That was on their 35 or something like that.
I was like
horrible.
I thought that was a really
one
for
of the
Kirby,
worst calls I've ever seen.
And Kirby's.
That was the game.
I think Kirby's awesome. We've been around that dude, and he's incredible.
Yeah.
But man, why not punt that away and let your your defense put up a fight? You know what I mean? It put all the pressure.
The risk reward factor, which is what I look at, it didn't work out. Because even if you get the first down, you're still on your own 30-yard line. It's not like you have points waiting right there. And the risk is you give up a TD and you're down 10 with 6 minutes to play, whatever it was.
Really
How
disappointing.
about those people out there that, had elimination bets and the ones that put money on Ohio State, Georgia, and Alabama getting eliminated? How much money people won.
Do you know? I know you guys do know this. So they've had the new playoff system for 2 years. The team with the bye, 4 teams last year, 4 teams this year.
Yeah.
All 4 lost last year. 3 of the 4 lost this year.
Yep.
Wow.
The only team that's won after the bye in 2 years is Indiana. These are supposed to be the 4 best teams each year. They've gotten because you have 20. What'd they say? It was Ohio State. They said 26 days off.
Oosh.
You can't keep your
that's
competitive edge.
It's tough.
26 days.
You can't do it.
No.
I don't even like even when my NFL team gets a bye.
Right.
I don't even
2
like
weeks.
that. I don't even like that. Like keep playing, boys.
Yeah.
Looking, I mean, it's got to be tough to keep the energy and
It was exhausting this year. I'm exhausted. I'm
glad
glad
I would say
the
playoffs?
I liked yesterday though.
I didn't think we were going to be there tonight.
Again, my team was nowhere close to being in the playoffs, but that was a fun day of football. Those are 3 humongous games in one day, which was as just a football fan, it was great. It wouldn't be as great if your team got eliminated, but it was a good day of football.
I know Alabama fans that are friends of mine that won't watch another game when we lose. Like they won't watch. It's over. They won't watch the title game. They won't watch the rest.
Oh,
of the
really?
playoffs.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, I like watching them still.
That's how spoiled they are. I didn't say we. I said that.
What was last year Alabama won? Huh? When did they last win the national title?
It wasn't last year. No, it was Ohio State last year.
Yeah, no. So it's been a few years, right?
Oh yeah. It's been.
I'm just curious.
It's been a little bump there. That's a good one. I don't have to look that up. I can't remember. We've won so many.
It's not that.
I was going to say that's how you know you've won a lot when you're like, I'm not sure. It's a few years.
It's not that long, but it was. I mean, obviously the SEC is taking a like social media and everything, because it's always, SEC, we care more,
That's
it's really
bullshit.
taken a huge beating just because, and everybody talks about the schedule and all that, that SEC takes a beating and then they don't have all their players and stuff, but that might be going away a little bit because as you're watching,
It is going away. I'm sorry to tell you, boys.
I'm just saying, and I'm a proud
there ain't no
SEC
doubt.
fan, but it's like the system has now changed, and I think it's forever changed.
Well,
the SEC is still
I
great.
said
It's
that
a great
when-
conference,
when-
but
I said that when it was all when NIL was introduced and
Yeah.
it all started happening. Like the one maybe good thing about football now, it's going to level the playing field like it's never been leveled
Yeah.
before. It really is.
It is kind of
Yeah.
cool to see. I don't know. Again, as an outsider, and hate that Georgia lost, but like Indiana, I'll say it's kind of cool. They're got
Dude,
a kick-ass football team, and
It was one of the most. I forget they gave the stat. It's one of the most losing programs
Right.
in college football history.
yeah,
yeah.
And
Yeah.
now,
I think it's going to be a different. We're going to have a different champion every single year from here on.
yeah.
I think I don't think it's going to be hard to repeat.
but you are right with NIL and all of the transfer stuff. It's just different. It's different, and the one conference, the SEC, it's not going to dominate like it did.
It was tough on the thread last night, because all of us were on it. It was cool being on there, with Aldine, because Georgia was winning, so it's kind of cool, and because I was watching everything, and because we're all engaged and everything. Then as it started to turn, there's less texting, and less texting, and then there's some F words and everything. So everybody's so mad, and there's just nothing. There's nothing good to say. To your buddy who's a big fan, there's nothing good to say. It's like it's like you hit a bad golf shot, like 100 yards in the woods, and like let's say I do, and then Neil says, "Oh, don't worry, Kayla, I bet we'll find that." I'm thinking, we ain't gonna find that. You can't really make somebody feel good in those moments.
Let me tell you, you haven't been golfing with Aldine then, because there's no making you feel good after. You got a 4-foot putt, whatever you pull as your lefty. It's like nice read.
Okay, well, there's the
Never
answer.
gonna say.
We do have fun with golf. I mean,
Yeah,
I
sometimes
can
it
have
just
fun.
depends on who you're playing
Absolutely,
with. Yeah.
These guys always get me. They're like, man, just come out and TK, just come out and hit some balls with us, man. Come out and play. You got to get out there and play. And I actually refuse to play on the road anymore because it ruins my whole mood. So I don't want to affect the show like that.
But yeah, there's no picking your buddy
But
up after.
I'll go play in town.
All
We'll go play in town somewhere. And come on, just have fun. Just you're not going to get better if you don't play.
We won't even keep score.
It's almost like that. So get out there though, and of course with these guys, like you show up, like never warm up. You just go right to the first tee box.
Even I don't like that.
Yeah,
but
so I'm out there and I'm out there and I got my driver and my ball and my tee, and I start to feel the anxiety build.
I can't wait for us all of us.
I can
to do
feel the
our
anxiety
best.
start building almost to the point where it's like, shit, it's like, this is going to be tough. And they hit, and these guys play pretty good, so I'm out there and I always try to go last if I can off the first tee. I stick my ball in and they're behind me and I can hear Aldine, the snicker starts to come out. I can feel it. I can feel the snicker and feel I can see the smile on this. I can see the smirk. I know it. I've 30 years of it. And I hit first ball, and there it is. And it's like, there's no mercy.
No.
I don't want the mercy anyway, but seriously, it's
No.
the
Yeah,
pure
you shake
terror.
one and it's like, oh, good swing.
Yeah.
Looking good. You want to groove that one.
Stay hot, TK.
Stay hot.
Stay
You hear
hot.
that one a lot.
We got to book our golf match.
We have to do
Yeah.
that.
We got to do that,
Because,
and we can let it get a little warmer if you guys want to.
Or maybe we should do it
right
cold.
now. Would be a good time to catch me. And I'm coming off a hunting season.
Okay.
I haven't swung a club in a while. It'd be a good time to catch
All
me.
right.
We got to
You
get
can do
Cletus T. Judd in there. He would definitely wants to play with us.
Yeah, we'll have to get Cletus.
And so then we got to get Aldine.
Got to get all of them.
Even it out.
It's kind of been a fun episode. This is kind of our welcome back episode.
Welcome back.
It was kind of,
I'm kind of dragging butt a little bit.
yeah.
Um,
Well, you better be better on the next episode.
Yeah.
But that,
You've got a
but
week
that's not
to
for
prepare.
that's not for a long time.
Yeah, you got at least a week for the next episode.
We got time to
Right.
What we should have done is gone through the comments, man, because you guys have been great on commenting. The listeners have been great on YouTube. I know all of us look at it. We got a lot of people got your back on the tipping, by the way.
I feel like I opened up the thought process a little
You
bit.
did? I think a lot of
Everybody's
people got
happy
your
except
back.
the people at Starbucks.
Did you leave any big tips this Christmas?
I always leave the tips to like the trash guy, the mailman,
trash
all that.
guy. I tip my tech.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Tell
Tip
us
my
to have a
tech.
nice Christmas
Gotta
present.
tip your tech.
Tip the
Big
tech.
time.
Good.
Went a couple restaurants tipped normally, like a
Accordingly.
normal man.
No
would
extra
tip.
Christmas love.
10%.
on the restaurant tips.
No, 20%. No, zero tipping at Starbucks still.
Yeah.
Never going to happen.
Right.
You guys know that. This isn't.
Yeah.
We'll dive into some of the comments on the next episode, but
Yeah.
please keep doing that. Listen to this on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcast. But download the episode. That'd be fantastic. We want to start the year by giving some love to our people. Of course, at Original Glory, they've been with us since from the beginning. They are the OGs. And you can take that both ways. They are the OGs. We're so thankful for them. Patriot Mobile, of course, always solid people, solid mission, solid service. eSpaces, we're thankful to be here. We're so thankful for all of them. You got to check that out. If you're in the office space and you need a little cubicle or whatever, they got you covered. I'm telling you, just check it out. Check them out online, espaces.com. This has been our 89th episode.
Ooh. That's crazy.
It's in the books.
Yeah.
We got Thrash, Kalo, TK. I'm Kurt. We got Jim over there. We got Wade right there. The whole gang's here.
And the whole gang.
Appreciate you guys. See you next time.
Make sure to follow along, subscribe, share, rate the show, and check out our merch at trythatinasmalltown.com.